I want to give you permission, to give yourself permission to make that decision. Whether that decision is to move to a new country like Canada, or to switch career if you're not happy in the one that you have, or to exit that relationship that's not serving you anymore, or if you so desire, you could go back to school. I never said go to school in Canada, but you could go back to school. You can do whatever you want, but I want to give you permission to give yourself permission, right? So many of us are sitting around waiting for others to give us permission to do the things that we want to do. So many of us are allowing our inner child and the 8-year-old version of us to make decisions for us. Like, come on, we're all grown now. You need to make decision from the point you're at, and everything starts with decision. So once you have the desire to accomplish anything, make a decision to do something or do nothing. It's really up to you. So I just had that laid in my heart to share with someone. So I hope this message reaches the right person. I find that too many of us we're sleepwalking through life, and we're sleeping at the wheels of our life. Like, we're just on autopilot every day. We're in the same cycle, same loop, and we need to make conscious, conscientious, intentional decisions to do life differently, to do our careers differently. So if you are a pharmacist and you'd like to do things differently and you aspire to move abroad, do not let anyone talk you out of your dreams. Like, people tried to do that to me and I was not having it, and I am so thankful I did not listen to them. Because here's the thing, if you have a dream and God laid it in your heart, He's already made plans and preparation along the way. The people are already there waiting to help you, to support you, to guide you. That's one of the mantras I had before I left Jamaica. Like, if you know the kind of person I am, I'm very grounded. And I just knew. It's like there's something in our DNA and something in our spirit, and it is the spirit of the Creator as well, that intuitively you know what's best for you. You know what's in your best interest. And if there is something called internal resistance and you feel the friction and you're feeling conflicted, then you know that something is wrong. So I remember when I decided that I wanted to move to Canada, everyone looked at me as if I had 10 heads. Hey, thank you for joining. Where are you joining us from? Hi, Shanice. Hello, darling. How are you? I remember when I wanted to move to Canada, people thought I was like crazy. They're like, you're going to move to Canada and it's always snowing in Canada. And they tell you all the negative things they've ever heard based on their limited experience. Nobody has ever said, you could legit move to Canada and you don't have to stay there all year because you're not a tree, you're not planted. You could go to Canada and optimize on the opportunities that are there. And if you're a pharmacist, there are so many opportunities here. Like, I legit saw some jobs expiring on the job board because there's nobody there to fill the capacity. People will take their fears and they will try to layer them onto you. But this is your time to block and delete. And sometimes it's not even people. Sometimes it's our own negative self-talk, because our brains have a negative bias. So if you know that you need to make a decision, go and make that decision. Everything that happens as a result will be because you made the decision. And remember, not making a decision is still a decision. If you're indecisive, it doesn't get you closer to the goal. It doesn't get you closer to the dream. Make a decision. You're either going to do the thing or you're not. You're either going to create the life that you want, live the life of your dream, or you live somebody else's dream, one that was presented to you on a platter. And if that is something you're comfortable with, by all means stay in it. But if you have that nudging, if you're feeling the resistance, if you're feeling conflicted, if on the inside you feel like there's this pressure, you know that you're not in alignment. And that's when you need to do the total opposite of what everybody else around you is telling you to do. All the naysayers, your parents, no disrespect to parents, they love us with the love of the Lord. They're trying the best to guide us, but they too grew up in a system that, tells them what to do. And when we were kids, we were like dreamers and we wanted to do the things. And then as soon as we're getting older, everybody's telling you like, no, that's not possible. It is a lie from the pit of hell. You just need to surround yourself with the right people. Your environment is important. So I want to give you permission to make that decision. Stop swaying. Stop being indecisive. A lot of people, like, their freedom is on the opposite side of the decision that they're refusing to make. It could be you, it could be somebody you know. Freedom is on the opposite side of the decision you fail to make. And let me tell you something. My coach told me there's healing in action, and I proved it for myself. When we know we're supposed to do something and we do nothing about it, it will haunt us. It will come to haunt us. I was in the house 2 days ago, and I was just feeling this internal pressure. I was telling my friend, I was feeling this internal pressure. And I was like, I know I'm supposed to create the video and send it out, and I didn't want to do it. And the minute I left the house, found a green spot, I did the video. She's like, oh my gosh, that video is so amazing. I was like, yeah, ever since I did that video, I felt relieved, because there was something inside of me that I needed to release out there that's going to set somebody free. And I was holding on to it. It's kind of like holding on to a hot coal. You know who's going to get the burn? So I want to encourage you guys, if you have a decision, like it could be a major life-changing decision, if you don't trust yourself to make the decision, hire somebody with expertise in the area that you want to do the thing. If you don't trust yourself to make the decision, hire help or seek help from somebody who's willing to, give you that time and to share their expertise with you. So no more delay. Delay is danger. Delay can be danger. And I don't want anybody to take this out of context, because people interpret things the way they want to interpret them. Delay can be danger. I read somewhere where someone said, if you're supposed to be on a bus or a train and you run and you miss the bus, you weren't supposed to be on it. But if you drag your feet saying, oh, I'm not supposed to be on the bus, and then the bus misses you, and that could have been taking you to your destination, then you just really missed out, right? So take it with a grain of salt and hear me clear. Delay can be danger. A lot of people are sitting and waiting to see what if. I'll wait and see. It's a game that a lot of us play until we realize that we're like 80 and we're still waiting to see what happens. Delay can be danger. If you know that you have a decision to make, go and make the decision and set yourself free and set your future self free. Right? So that's what I wanted to share. That message resonated in my heart, in my spirit. I know it's meant for somebody, and I wanted to release it so that you can get it and go walk boldly into your destiny. And if you know an international pharmacist who is interested in migrating to Canada so they can, relaunch their amazing career, earn their 6-figure salaries, potentially earn 7 figures in 5 years or less, then I'm hosting a masterclass this Saturday, July 20th, 2024, and we're starting at 3 p.m. Please send this video or the one on my page that says I'm inviting you to a masterclass to that pharmacist. All right, so that's the message I wanted to share. Thank you guys so much for joining. Appreciate it, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye.